I've been waiting all my life for someone like you, like you. I would watch the days go by, wasted and blue. I was out of use. Now every day, every night, I feel I can't lose. I wanna shout it out, ain't no limit. I wanna shout it up to the world. You got me all was out of use. Now every day, every night, every moment with you, I'm walking on air. And every day, every way, I feel I can't lose. I wanna shout it out, ain't no limit. I wanna shout it out to the world. You got me all worked up, got me spinning. I'm crazy for love, crazy for love, crazy for love.
Hello, everyone. Hello, 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 my friends. Happy Tuesday. The more and more that the year continues on, the more and more I have to look at what day it is. I don't know if that's the same for anybody else, but that is where I am at this year, trying to remember the day of the week and so on and so forth. October is such a busy month for Brutus Monroe in general, not only for our releases and things like that, but we also have so many things that we do within our community. Like this upcoming Friday, we have Trunk or Treat with the local elementary school here, which, if you can believe it, is the elementary school that I went to right down the street. So we're doing Trunk or Treat with them, and we're handing out candy for Scoozies, and we're going to have a whole lot of fun down there. Then also this month we have a Halloween parade in Green Tree that is going to be a whole lot of fun as well. We have so much fun at that. I can't wait. I love all these community events. My hoodie does glow in the dark. It does. It's actually really funny you asked that, because Natalia, who's in charge of our manufacturing here, she said the same thing, and we turned off the lights and I didn't know it glowed in the dark, and it was bright, glowing. So all right, let me say my hellos. Hello, Luann. Hello, Brandon. Hello, Karen. Hello, Samantha. Hello, Dawn. Hello, Dean. Hello, C. Andrew. Hello, Melissa Craig. Hello, everyone. Hello. So, today we are going to be making a really cool card with our new Tuesday mini release. I also get to show you the inspiration box today, finally. It is such a good one. I can't wait until you see this month's inspiration box. It's really, really, really cool. It's very folk arty, I don't know. I was in the mood for some, they reminded me of pumpkins that my mom has at her house. She always has these really pretty, floral pumpkins. So I was leaning more towards that. We'll talk about it when we head down to the table. So let's go down to the top view. Whoops. Gotta turn on the camera first. All right, there we go. I knew I was forgetting something. So, hello, Polly. So we'll move our new release stuff off to the side, and we're going to focus on, well, let's first talk about the Stamp of the Month. So the Stamp of the Month this month started, and I think the third wave of shipping, because it does take a little while for us to ship them all out. So it has Grateful for You on it, and then you can see it is this super fun, very folk arty, whimsical pumpkin. And then if you're in Stamp Club Plus, of course, you will get the little die. There are coordinates that cuts it out perfectly. Okay? So these are, I know, wait until you see the new dies. I'm really excited about them. We really have been having a lot of fun with our foliage dies this year. All right. So now the box this time around is called Autumn Harvest. And I think you're really going to like it, because it is, it's very, I don't know, it's very autumn harvesty, I guess you could say. So let me take everything out of the box here, and we're going to talk about some of the items that you get. So mine is never packed very well. It's always kind of just tossed around, but that's because it's mine. Yours will be a little bit more concise. All right, so let's start with our cardstock. That's what we always start with. Hello, Danielle. And this month you are getting a sheet of Midnight, a sheet of Brown Butter, and a sheet of Phone Book. These all work very, very well with the I guess you could say, with the patterns that we're doing this month. You are going to get, as always, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 card bases. Okay, 5 card bases. Pittsburgh. Well, I don't know why. It's on. Oh, okay. So it's finally broke free. Good, Marlene. Then you are getting 2 sheets of our fiber cloth. We're going to talk about this fiber cloth, probably not today, but maybe in a future live. Then you are also receiving your card panels. Card panels this month are very folky. They match your pumpkins perfectly. And there we go. Okay, so that's where we are so far. Thank you, Valerie. Then let's talk about our paper. So this paper is almost completely sold out in the way of the individual units. Our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Our where can I put the other ones? Let's do them up here. Our replenishment. We will not be getting a replenishment of these, is what I'm trying to say, because this is not an evergreen product. It's only for the fall. So when they are gone, they are gone. And you can see here that they are beautiful embroidered pieces. So you can see how that's embroidered. Just absolutely stunning. Yes, you can just cut it right directly from those panels. Absolutely. So that is and you get 24 sheets in these paper packs. 12 patterns, 4 of each. Okay, so there we are so far with that. And then you're also going to receive, you're going to get your stamp set. So this stamp set is a 6x8 stamp set. It has the, so you are able to stamp your stems different from, your bottom piece here. And then we have the beautiful folky. We're going to be using these today. We're going to be doing possibly 2 cards today. I'm not sure. It depends on how quick we are. Then we have these beautiful hand-drawn sentiments: autumn harvest, gratitude, blessings, and family. And then in all things, give thanks. Okay. And then you are, of course, going to receive a die set. Your die set will work with, your die set will work with all of these pumpkins and then also these pumpkins. Okay, so you're getting that die set that works with that. And you're also going to receive a super fun little shaker mix. This is one of our very first shaker mixes that we've done. We haven't done them in a while. So it's a little shaker mix that has little pumpkin slices and pearls and all sorts of really fun stuff in there. And then last but not least, you are receiving a brand new brass shimmer splash. So this is the first time this is releasing. This is the first time ever that we are releasing the brass, and you are getting it in the inspiration box. So for only $34.99. Oh yes, it always says that on the dies. It's $34.99 if you are a subscriber. It's $39.99 if you are not a subscriber. And this is the brand new kit for, well, it's not brand new. It started shipping on the 10th. But this is our inspiration box for this month. Can you believe I was just going through things to prepare for our 10-year anniversary, which, if you can believe it, is in only 2 months. And I was looking through, and I completely forgot that we used to only do this once a quarter. We didn't, I don't know what got into me that I was like, oh, we're going to do this every single month. But yeah, we used to do the inspiration box. It was a quarterly subscription. And then somehow, in my wild mind, I decided that we needed it to be every month. And then it became every month. So yeah, so that is our inspiration box for this month. So if you are already a subscriber, it is on its way to you. If you are not already a subscriber, you can subscribe now or just get a one-off box. It's completely up to you. I don't think we have a whole lot of them left, though, because every month the subscriptions seem to grow a little bit more, which is a good thing, right? Okay, let's talk about today's release, shall we? It's all about autumn this month. So first and foremost, probably one of my favorite glitter glazes that we have ever launched is available now, and this is our brand new pumpkin pie glitter glaze. Can you see that? I'm going to have to zoom in a little bit more. Can you see how beautiful that is? The coloring of it. Just absolutely sensational. Let's go ahead and open it up so you can see. Whoops, gotta take out our little protective cap. So this is now available, and that is again our pumpkin pie glitter glaze, brand new glitter glaze this month. Then we have our new cutting die. So this cutting die is called Acorns and Twigs. As you can see, I will spread some out. Yep, I can. Then we have our Acorn and Twigs die set. We are going to use this today on a card. So this is, I do have a swatch, but it's in the other room. I can just make a swatch. So we have 2 different leaves. We have 2 acorns. We have some beautiful leaf. And then we have like a little swirly twig that we're going to be using today. And these are not an evergreen product. I'm going to try to mention that every time we launch something. They are not an evergreen project, so when they are gone, they are gone. Okay. Same with this guy. It's our brand new Autumn Tweed paper pack. Okay. So this is, as always, just like our other one, we have lots of great autumn papers this month. So this is Autumn Tweed. As you can see here, it coordinates with brown butter, holly, gingerbread, harvest, and phone book. Okay. And let's take a look. So these are these beautiful, beautiful tweed prints that would match like a tweed, I'd say like a tweed blanket. I really want to use them for leaves. That's what I'm really excited to use them for. Okay, one more. So there are all of our tweed papers. And then of course, if you look on the back, this is how they are always set up. You can see what all of the papers look like. Yeah, different plaids. Plaid, tweed, a little bit of everything. Okay. Then we have, go ahead and pop that down there. Then we have our new mixed media stencil. This is called Autumn Wallpaper, and I just think it's absolutely spectacular. Isn't that so cool? So different. So, I mean, just very unique. Absolutely, Polly. Okay, and then last, oh no, we have 2 more things. We have our brand new Leaves washi. Okay. So all of you that have been loving the washi, and there have been a lot of you because I have been watching kind of what's been being replenished and what's been going out, and these leaves have been, or excuse me, these washi sheets have been really, really exciting. So they're like painted on. Can you see how they're just very, very, very pretty. Okay. Okay. And then last but not least, we have a brand new specialty paper collection. So we used to do these specialty paper collections all the time, and you all really, really, really loved them. And then we stopped doing them for a while, and then we were like, I think we should probably let's do those again. So we're doing them again. So in the specialty paper pack, you are going to receive, and we're going to use this specialty paper today. You receive quite a bit of paper. And it's all spread out in there really beautifully so you can see what paper you're getting. But you're going to get some beautiful cranberry and red colored cardstock. This is our layering weight cardstock, so it's a little bit lighter. A full sheet of orange glitter stock. And then all of these pattern papers. A little piece of lunch bag. And then a piece of our buttercream in the layering weight. So lots of paper. I mean, for $4.99, if you're a subscriber, you get it for even less than that. I would say pick up 1 or 2 of these because you're going to be using them a lot. All right. So let's go ahead and let's move everything to the side here, and let's get started on our card. So my idea for this card is I want to do a 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 card, so just a regular everyday standard card base, but I want to cut out, let me grab my card bases here. I want to cut out kind of a, so this is what, when I was prepping today for this live, I did some cutting out of some things, and this is how I cut out, let me put this on a piece of white here. This is how I cut out my dies before I clip them apart, okay? But then I saw this and I was like, what if we did this and then we layered the pieces back in? What do you think about that? Wouldn't that be cool? So I'm gonna grab myself a piece of standard, let's see, what color? I think we're gonna do let's do a brown. I'm thinking perhaps some of, let's do some brown butter. Because why not? I mean, it can't hurt. So I'm going to grab some brown butter cardstock, and we're going to cut this down to 4. Let's do 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 because that'll give us more real estate. So 4 1/4. A little more real estate for our leaves. And then by 5 1/2. And then what we're going to need to do is we are going to need to arrange these. So I'm not going to do it the way that it's already done here because, I mean, you could do that. Like you could put this right up the side like that. But that's most likely going to, well, first of all, it's going to break the two pieces apart, and we're going to have to figure out a way to replace them on there. So I think what I'm going to do, well, I don't know. What do you think? Should we just do it the way that it is here? And then we're going to use a sentiment from the Autumn Harvest. What do you think? Or should we cut them apart? Because I was just going to use this little sentiment right here. Do we just keep them like that? Because we're going to piece in some different florals. Maybe that's what we'll do. I think that's what we're going to do. All right. So instead of snipping them apart, oh no, I'm out of pixie tape. It's okay. It's okay. We will just use some regular everyday washi tape, which I thought, here we go. Can't believe it. I'm out of washi tape finally. I mean, out of pixie tape. I knew the day would come. Yeah, I guess because if I keep it together, then you guys will all be able to kind of see what it's going to look like, right? Although we're going to have to make sure that we can piece these pieces back together. That's going to be the trickiest part, but I have a feeling, I think I know what we can do. All right, so we're going to run this through. And we'll just have to make sure that all of our pieces stay together. Which should happen, we'll see. Because this is already kind of our little cheat sheet of how it should work. Well, that's very kind of him, Polly. All right. Let's see how we did. Well, I think we might be okay. First of all, if you've never experienced a Brutus Monroe die before, now is your time. These just literally fell right out of here. They just fell right out. So what we're gonna do is I think we're gonna be great actually. So I'm gonna take some glue. And I'm gonna use this glue making sure I get into all the little nooks and crannies here, but be mindful, don't, obviously, you don't want to get it on your die. But this actually held together pretty well. Making it super simple to put it back together. And then we're just going to take this and place it right on our card base. Just like so. Okay. And then we can take our tape, peel the tape off. I love that. And just be careful because everything, you know, your glue's still hardening. All right. And there we go. And you can see my tape pulled a little bit off there, but that's okay. It's not going to be a big deal. We're going to still, we're still going to be able to save that because we're going to do a little flicking of our, brass on here. So let's grab our brass. We might just make this card, and then on Thursday I think we'll do my other idea because I have some more trimming to do. All right, so let's go ahead and hit this with some of our brass Shimmer Splash. This is brand new. If you get a little bit on the back of the card, that's okay. You could have guarded the back of your card if you wanted to. It doesn't bother me. Okay. And now, take a look here. Can you see that brass just showing up there? I'm going to hit it with my heat gun real quick to give it a little more ability to dry a little faster. And sometimes if they are a little too rounded for my liking, I will just hit it. Hello, Cherie. With a paper towel. And there we go. I mean, they'll dry on their own, but. So now you can see. Kind of gives it like a leather look, right? All right, so now let's use some of our new papers. So I'm going to use from our paper pack here. I'm going to grab, I'm going to grab, let's see here. So let me just put a little bit of glue under this guy because it's asking for some glue. It's like, help me. There we go. All better. All right, so we're going to take our glitter paper here. And this is in the pumpkin pie shade. And that's probably way too small. Well, I'll be darned. So we're going to run that through. We're just going to run this through a couple of times. I mean, this is one that I would keep together because you're going to be able to run this through a whole bunch of times to get a whole bunch of leaves and acorns. And then just kind of put them in a pile. Like, see, I got these ones when we just ran it through real quick. And do you love how we've added that embossing layer on there? Hello, Yvette. And then I think we'll definitely do one out of the tweed. Oh, all my little pieces fell right out again. Which is awesome. So see, we're going to get all of our little pieces here. And they just easily popped right out. Okay, and now we have our leaves. Look how beautiful those are on that glitter stock. Can't get enough of it. Really can't. Oh, then our little swirly cue. Oh, I'm gonna have to recut out. We need our centerpieces from our little swirly cue, but that's okay. All right, so we've got that. Now let's take a piece of our autumn tweed. Oh yes, I think we'll do this side because it's a little bit lighter. And all right. Run that through. We're just cutting out our pieces here. Then I think last but not least, why not use a piece of this decorative paper? This is great because it has let's use the stripe. It has some texture on it. Oh, they just fell right. Look at how beautiful these leaves are out of that paper. Oh my goodness. I'm just going to set these right here so you can see. Look at that. Isn't that Gorgina? And look at this acorn. And it kind of just hits wherever it hits. You could use the opposite side if you would like as well. Not a problem, but look at how pretty. And so easy. So easy to do. All right. Last but not least, we're going to do our stripe here. So simple. Is everybody having a good day? I forgot to ask. I hope everybody's having a good day. Okay. Bring this over because they're just falling out of the die. So see how simple and easy? Good day, busy day. Good. I like a busy day. I can't be bored. I don't like being bored. All right, so I'm going to cut out real quick these little twirly doodle pieces right here. That's the technical term for them. Twirly doodles. Okay. This will also give you some extra, extra pieces if I want to use them, but I really just need these little inner pieces here. Oh, good. What are you making? Or you don't know what you're making yet. Okay. We didn't even cut our new dies apart. Didn't even need to. All right, so now we're going to do a little bit of an inlay here. I'll put some of my stuff away before I get into that, though. Because I don't want to get too overwhelmed here with all of my stuff. Put that on a magnetic backer. Alright, I was looking for my vellum, but I don't believe it's nearby. I just have to use a piece of... I'm always losing my vellum. I guess I could use fiber paste. Oh no, here's my vellum. We're going to use the vellum for the sentiment. So I'm going to go in, I'm just going to add a little bit of glue. You don't have to get crazy. We're just going to add our pieces back in. Oh, that's fun, Marlene. So our little pieces are just going to fit back perfectly where we got them from, right? And you just want to make sure that you're using colors that correspond with one another. You don't necessarily need for them to be cut from the same. Like, you can go back and forth with which patterns you used or which pieces you used. And then for this acorn, I'm actually going to cut off the top of this acorn. You can see, if you're looking at it, it's going to be hard for you to see at home because you're not right up on looking at it like I am, but you'll be able to see where it gets cut off. There's like a little natural line here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to make the top of this acorn glittery. So we're doing kind of like a two-tone. Well, not kind of like a two-tone. It is a two-tone situation. So see how that fits right on top of there like that? All right, and then for our other acorn, we are going to do just this plain standard little stripe. If you had another type of glitter paper, you could make it, glittery. But I'm just trying to add in, my whole goal here is I just want to add in some different textures and just play around with it. I mean, it's very, very simple to do this technique. To kind of inlay it back in. And the great thing is, again, we didn't have to cut apart the die. I mean, it was very simple. It was very, very simple. All right, and then last but not least, I think we'll do a little bit more glitter. Why not? So just going in and around. All right, and then we're going to add our brown back in from what we cut out before. This is not in the inspiration box. This is part of our Tuesday release. It is a separate purchase. There is a die in the inspiration box, though. It's just not this one. Oopsies. Trying to perform a little surgery here. Okay. There we go. All right. Then down here at the bottom, we'll need to do just a tiny little bit of trimming here. Yeah, we have a Tuesday. Every Tuesday we have a little mini release. All right. Can you all hear the pizza being made upstairs? All right, how simple was that? And now we're just going to take a piece of vellum. And I think we'll do I think we'll stamp on it with a little I'm thinking let's stamp on it and do some penny embossing powder. I think that'll look really nice. Hit it with our magic powder tool real quick. It's a little bag that you can refill. Great thing to add to cart. Yeah, so there's a bundle of the whole kit and caboodle, so to speak. And then there, you can purchase the things separately too if you want. I suggest just getting the whole kit. I mean, then you'll have everything that I used. You won't have to look for certain things. All right. So now we're going to take our Brutus Renault embossing ink. Oops, first we have to grab our stamp. And I think we'll do the In All Things Give Thanks. I think that's a good one. And again, this is the Inspiration Box stamp set this month. We have a new one every month. Next month is very fun, very winter themed. And then next week we launch the Christmas box, if you can believe it. We do a special, this one's a little dried up. We do a special Christmas box every year. And this one is all about ornaments and finials, and it's very pretty this year. Oh, good. They're a really good, they're a really good everyday dye. That's what I say. And they're really good for using on all sorts of different projects, right? Alrighty, let me grab, we'll just use one of my sample little swatch sheets here. Then we'll use some of our penny embossing powder. And it's called penny because it really does, when you dry it, it really does look like a penny. Okay. Dinner and a show, right? All right, and then we're gonna heat this up. It's always my favorite part. And you'll be able to see it kind of transform live. All right. Terracotta. We used to have a in color called terracotta. All right. So that is why we emboss things, in my opinion. I always say, if you have the opportunity, emboss, emboss, emboss. Now we're going to trim this down. The nice thing about vellum is you can see very easily how close you're getting, because you can see the line through of what you're trimming. All right, and then this is just going to get placed right here, okay? And you'll still be able to see, we'll still be able to see our little, although maybe, do I cut that out with a circle maybe? No, I think we're going to do it up and down. Or, yeah, because you can still see that leaf through there. I think that's what we're going to do. Hit it with a little bit of adhesive. I generally will put this adhesive behind the sentiment, because then you can't really see it. And once it's stuck down, we'll be able to see those leaves. Can you see how those leaves are still behind there? Oh, got the last one. Yeah, I knew the bundle was going to sell pretty quickly because of the washies. So there we go. Now what you could also do, an alternative, is, let me take this off of here, is you could cut with your circle die. I'll show you here. You could take a circle die that matches up, and I mean, you would still have the two sides here that would be straight, which isn't, it's kind of makes it kind of look interesting to have the straight edges on it still. I'll send this through and I'll show you the alternative. Yeah, the washi sheets I knew were going to sell through pretty quickly. The washi sheets have been very, 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 very popular since we've launched them. No matter what the style is, they have all been very popular. All right, so let me run this through. And I'll show you what that'll look like. And it just gives it a different look, which I think is a lot of fun. So you'll see here, if we just place this like this, just gives it a different look. It opens things up a little bit, which I kind of like. So I think that's what we're going to go with. Yeah, so they just started the, most of them have shipped out at this point. More, I think, are shipping tomorrow. But see that? How easy and simple that is. And then you have your, oh, I didn't put that on. I didn't put that on very straight. There we go. Then we have our sentiment, and you have your beautiful little piece. I mean, very simple. Very simple. You could add a couple little embellishments on it if you'd like. I just love the way. And if you want to, so that you have more oomph over here, just add in, a couple more little pieces here. I mean, there's no one stopping you from adding in, a little bit more here and there. I mean, it's completely up to you. I kind of like how it just has on the side, but yeah, the dies, I think the dies are a must-have. Absolutely a must-have. Okay. All right, everyone. So that's everything that I have for y'all tonight. Thursday is going to be pretty jam-packed because Thursday I will be reviewing with you all of this. We're going to be making some Inspiration Box stuff. I'm going to show you how to use the Inspiration Box stamp set, and die set to do some really cool folk art backgrounds, and I think we're going to have a lot of fun. So remember to create something every single day, whether that's simply a memory or your own ending. I love you.